Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about the second decan of Cancer, which is 10 to 19.59 degrees. This does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Um, the thing about this is, okay, the ruler of is the Moon. And then you have the sub-ruler because it's in the Scorpio decan. The sub-ruler is Mars and Pluto. And this, naturally can give, some Scorpio flavoring. The appearance, the person may have a darker, countenance or complexion. May have a broader jawline than the other two Cancerian decans. There may be, this is a person that may be more resourceful, resilient, um, sexual, obsessive, passionate, and empowering than the other two Cancer decans. Um, the person may have tremendous tenacity and passion for what he or she wants to do. This person may be involved in some kind of home transformation, renovation. It could be a person that is enamored with restoring homes. At the same time, it's a person that might also be dealing, with home-related crisis frequently as well. And the thing too is, this person may be very mysterious and secretive. There may be more of a mystery surrounding this person more so compared to the other two Cancer decans. And this is I would say it's the strongest will of the Cancerian decans because of the Scorpio sub-influence. And because Scorpio, of course, is a fixed sign, it may be the most willful and intransigent of the Cancerian decans, or decans. Decadent is a synonym for decan. Um, and this could be somebody that is very strongly interested, in history that's associated with the supernatural or the occult, which includes astrology and even forensics and investigation. Person may be very interested in how forensics has come along through the years. Cancer is a natural historian. It's the sign that corresponds with history. The person may be embroiled in more power struggles with their family compared to the other two Cancer decans. And this is a person too that may bring those Cancerian caring qualities. It could be into psychology or crisis counseling. Some examples. And this could also be a person that might be, exceptionally, clingy, protective, and possessive. And the thing too is Mars sub-ruler is one of the sub-ruling planets. Can make the person more, courageous, combative, aggressive, and assertive than the typical Cancer. And there may be more drive and motivation, in that's connected with the protect, but really, with Cancerian, you could say it could be Cancerian interests, whether it could be real estate, home renovation, remodeling, cooking, culinary, restaurant work, uh, working as a home caregiver, as some examples. Um, this could be a person too. When you have this the Cancer Scorpio, Cancer 10 to 19.59 degrees, which is the second decan of the zodiac sign Cancer. Again, it could be the strongest will of all the Cancerian decans, and the person might have a little more of a vengeful or vindictive side to them. So you got to guard against those possible tendencies, because there could be a greater propensity for that having this Cancerian decan. And the thing about this too is having second decan of Cancer it can give, again, a lot of tenacity and a lot of persistence, because the zodiac sign Cancer by itself can be very tenacious. And then you have the Scorpio, can be very fixated on things, and it can be, have very relentless energy. This person, may be the most, persistent, have the most follow through of the Cancerian decans, because you have that fixed subruler in Scorpio. And the person may, be a little bit more caustic, more sarcastic or sardonic than the other two Cancerian decans as well. And of course, you got to look, for contraindicators in the chart. I mean, Cancer by itself, of course, is very introverted, and then you have, the Scorpio sub-influence, which can give more secretiveness to the nature. And you have, the person, has this Cancer decan, but let's say, has a preponderance of planets on the top half of the chart, and or like a gregarious, extroverted ascendant like Leo. The person may, be more extroverted and gregarious than typical, Cancer and second decan, or any of the Cancerian decans, because even by itself, I mean, Cancer, of course, is an introvert, very introverted. I have my many of you may know my sun sign is Cancer, and it's Cancer again is very, can be dominated by home, family-related matters, and it's really about their introversion in their home life, and having safety and security. But you do have to look for things that are, modifying influences and contraindicators in the natal chart as well. Because as I've stated, in my earlier videos, don't isolate, one particular proponent of the chart, make an analysis on the person based on that, because you got to look at all, or the sum of all the components in the chart, and not just one. But anyway, as far as this decan goes, a person has to still, guard, a little bit about, obsessive fixating, tendencies with the Scorpio decan. It's okay to be tenacious and to show, dedication and devotion, to whether it's a profession or endeavor or hobby or interest. But this having this decan in Scorpio, the person may, be a little bit more, obsessive qualities, jealous qualities to the nature of the person. And it's the thing is, it's very again, it's a very, person can be stronger-willed, but also being overly, possessive and jealous. Cancer can be jealous by itself, but then you have, the Scorpio sub-influence, which may really intensify this, because Scorpio, may arguably be the most jealous of the zodiac signs. And it's important, if you have this Cancer decan, you're giving your partner space. If you're involved, in an intimate relationship with somebody, that you don't become too clingy, because some people will retract if that happens naturally. If you become too clingy, possessive, or protective of someone, it could actually, turn the other person off, and they may recoil, and it could cause, obviously, issues, for your relationship with him or her. Anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.